Imagine a thief that steals something precious, piece by piece, day by day, not money or jewels, but strength and movement. It's a silent intruder, creeping in when no one is looking, taking away the simple joys of childhood. Running, jumping, even hugging loved ones tightly. This is the reality of Duchenne muscular dystrophy, a relentless genetic disorder that silently attacks the body's muscles. It doesn't announce itself with pain, but with a gradual loss of ability, leaving families searching for answers as their child's world begins to change. For families, a Duchenne diagnosis changes everything, replacing dreams with uncertainty and daily challenges. Everyday routines become battles, and the future becomes a landscape filled with questions and fears. The condition primarily affects boys, with symptoms often appearing in early childhood as subtle weakness that quickly worsens. What starts as difficulty running or climbing stairs soon becomes a struggle to stand, walk, or even lift objects. Muscles, meant to be strong, begin to break down due to a flaw in their genetic instructions. The body's natural repair system falters, and muscle tissue is slowly replaced by fat and scar tissue. The body's blueprint for building muscle is corrupted, leading to progressive muscle degeneration. This genetic error, passed down silently, disrupts the production of dystrophin, a crucial protein for muscle health. Duchenne robs young people of physical independence, making every movement a struggle. Activities that once brought laughter and freedom become sources of frustration and fatigue. The impact goes beyond the physical. Families face emotional and psychological battles, watching their child's world shrink. Siblings, parents, and friends all feel the weight of the diagnosis, as hope and worry intertwine. As the disease progresses, walking is lost, often by the early teens, and eventually, even the heart and breathing muscles are affected. The need for medical equipment grows, and independence slips further away. This leads to life-threatening complications, casting a long shadow over childhood. Hospital visits become more frequent, and families must prepare for difficult conversations and decisions. For decades, treatment focused only on managing symptoms and slowing decline. Physical therapy, medications, and support systems offered some relief, but the underlying cause remained out of reach. But now, a new chapter is beginning, one that aims to correct the underlying cause. Advances in science and medicine are opening doors that were once thought to be locked forever. Gene therapy offers hope, shifting the fight from defense to offense. Researchers and families alike are daring to dream of a future where Duchenne can be slowed, stopped, or even reversed. Families and children show remarkable resilience, holding on to hope as science advances. Their courage and determination inspire everyone around them, turning fear into action. The story of Duchenne is changing, and with it, the future for those affected. With every breakthrough, hope grows stronger, and the unrelenting march of Duchenne faces a new and determined resistance. Gene therapy is transforming medicine, offering hope for conditions like Duchenne muscular dystrophy. Instead of treating symptoms, it targets the root cause, a single faulty gene. Delandistrogene moxeparvovec is a breakthrough treatment, delivering a functional version of the dystrophin gene to muscle cells. Using a harmless virus as a delivery vehicle, the therapy gives cells the blueprint to produce the missing protein. The goal is to halt muscle breakdown and preserve what remains. For families, this means the possibility of stopping the relentless progression of Duchenne. This therapy is the result of decades of research and advocacy. It marks a shift from managing decline to rebuilding hope. We are witnessing science turn into real, tangible hope for Duchenne patients. To truly understand gene therapy's impact on Duchenne muscular dystrophy, we must first look closely at the DMD gene, which is located on the X chromosome. This gene is one of the largest in the human genome, and its complexity makes it especially vulnerable to mutations. The DMD gene's primary job is to produce dystrophin, a a crucial protein that acts like a shock absorber, stabilizing and protecting muscle cells during movement and everyday activity. In Duchenne, a mutation in the DMD gene disrupts this process, preventing the body from making any functional dystrophin at all. This single genetic error has devastating consequences. Without dystrophin, muscle cells become fragile and are easily damaged, especially during normal muscle contractions. This leads to chronic inflammation, repeated injury, and eventually, cell death. Over time, the body replaces dead muscle fibers with scar tissue and fat, a process known as fibro-fatty replacement, which further weakens the muscles and limits their function. As a result, muscles not only weaken but may appear enlarged due to the accumulation of fat, creating a misleading appearance of strength when, in reality, the muscle is deteriorating. Gene therapy doesn't repair the original faulty gene. Instead, it delivers a specially engineered smaller version called microdystrophin, designed to fit inside a viral vector for delivery to muscle cells. This engineered protein can partially restore the stability and function of muscle cells, helping them withstand the stress of movement. By introducing microdystrophin, the therapy interrupts the relentless cycle of muscle damage and repair, aiming to preserve muscle tissue and slow the progression of the disease. It's a targeted, innovative solution to a devastating genetic flaw that has, until recently, been untreatable at its root cause. By restoring even a fraction of dystrophin, gene therapy offers families hope, a chance to change the course of Duchenne and improve quality of life. The ultimate hope is to halt muscle destruction at its source, opening the door to a brighter future for those living with Duchenne. Duchenne is a relentless race against time, fought deep within the muscle fibers of the body. Every second, muscles are under attack, and the clock is always ticking. For those living with Duchenne, each day brings new challenges as their muscles struggle to keep up with the constant damage. In healthy people, muscles are able to repair themselves efficiently, constantly rebuilding and staying strong. But in Duchenne, this natural repair system is overwhelmed and can't keep up with the ongoing destruction. The difference is stark. Healthy muscle remains robust, while Duchenne muscle weakens over time. Satellite cells, which act as the muscle's dedicated repair crew, work tirelessly to fix the damage. But with Duchenne, these cells are pushed to their limits, becoming exhausted from the non-stop cycle of injury and repair. Eventually, they can no longer keep up. As satellite cells fail, muscle tissue is gradually replaced by scar tissue and fat. This process makes movement more difficult, and everyday activities become harder and harder. The loss is not just physical, it affects independence and quality of life. The goal of gene therapy is to halt this destructive process at its source. By targeting the underlying genetic problem, scientists hope to change the course of the disease. By restoring dystrophin, the crucial protein missing in Duchenne, the therapy helps stabilize muscle cells and reduces the risk of further injury. This is a vital step in protecting muscle health. With less damage, the burden on satellite cells is eased, allowing them to function more normally and continue their important repair work. This gives muscles a fighting chance to recover and stay strong for longer. Less injury means less scar tissue and fat, preserving healthy muscle for as long as possible. This preservation is key to maintaining mobility and independence. The therapy aims to turn back the clock, protecting what muscle remains and giving hope for a better future. It's a chance to slow down, or even stop, the relentless progression of Duchenne. It's about stopping the loss before it becomes irreversible and giving families more time with their loved ones. Every moment gained is precious. For patients and their families, every day with preserved muscle is a victory worth celebrating. Each small win brings hope. Gene therapy offers a real chance to slow, or even stop, the march of Duchenne, and to rewrite the story for those affected by this devastating disease. The EMBARK trial was a pivotal and groundbreaking study for delandistrogene moxeparvovec. It was a rigorous, double-blind, placebo-controlled trial involving young boys diagnosed with Duchenne muscular dystrophy. The main goal: measure changes in motor function over time using the North Star Ambulatory Assessment. While improvements were seen in the treated group, the difference wasn't statistically significant after 1 year. But the trial didn't stop at functional tests. It looked deeper at underlying biological changes as well. Researchers measured muscle damage markers, checked for microdystrophin production, and used advanced imaging techniques. These additional measures provided a much fuller picture of the therapy's overall impact. The EMBARK trial set a new standard for evaluating Duchenne treatments and future research. MRI has revolutionized how we study Duchenne. Unlike invasive biopsies or variable strength tests, MRI offers a non-invasive, detailed look at muscle health. It can quantify the amount of fat in muscle, a direct marker of disease progression. This objective data is invaluable for tracking changes over time. MRI allows researchers to see the true impact of therapy beyond what can be measured by physical tests alone. It provides precise, repeatable measurements, making it ideal for clinical trials. In EMBARK, MRI became the unbiased referee, showing whether muscle was being preserved. This technology moves us from subjective observation to objective evidence. MRI scans reveal the real story of muscle health in Duchenne. It's a powerful tool for both research and patient care. The MRI results from the EMBARK trial were striking. Boys who received gene therapy showed much slower fat infiltration in their muscles compared to those on placebo. The images provided clear, visual proof of muscle preservation. In the placebo group, fat steadily replaced healthy muscle, a predictable, grim pattern. In contrast, the treated group's muscles retained more healthy tissue, slowing the disease's march. This effect was seen across multiple muscle groups, not just isolated areas. The therapy was working systemically, not just locally. MRI data offered hope, even when functional tests were less conclusive. The images showed the therapy was protecting muscle at a fundamental level. This evidence is a beacon for families and researchers alike. It proves the therapy is making a real biological difference. Functional tests are important, but they can be influenced by many factors. MRI provides an objective, biological measure of muscle health, unaffected by effort or mood. It shows the true structure and composition of muscle, revealing the extent of damage and preservation. Think of it as looking inside a bridge for cracks, rather than just driving over it. MRI can detect benefits long before they show up in physical tests. This kind of evidence is vital for regulators and doctors making treatment decisions. MRI data builds a stronger case for therapy approval and adoption. It reassures families that the treatment is working, even if functional gains take time. MRI transforms hope into measurable scientific proof. It's a game changer for Duchenne therapy evaluation. MRI allowed scientists to quantify the impact of gene therapy in the EMBARK trial. They measured the exact percentage of fat in muscles, tracking disease progression and treatment effect. The treated group had a significantly lower increase in fat fraction, a robust, statistically significant result. This means healthy muscle was being preserved, not just in appearance, but in measurable numbers. Preserving muscle today is an investment in future strength and mobility. The data suggests gene therapy is banking healthy muscle for years to come. Researchers can analyze which muscles respond best, refining treatment strategies. This quantitative approach personalizes care and sets clear expectations. MRI data turns hope into hard evidence for families and physicians. It proves the therapy is working at the disease's core. We're entering a new era where we can watch healing happen in real time. MRI makes the effects of gene therapy visible, trackable, and quantifiable. For families, seeing preserved muscle on a scan is a powerful affirmation of hope. Doctors can now show parents clear evidence that treatment is working. This technology accelerates the development of better therapies, shortening trial timelines and improving outcomes. MRI enables rapid feedback, guiding innovation and refining treatments. The invisible battle inside muscles is now visible, turning despair into hope. We're moving from fighting in the dark to fighting in the light. This visibility empowers patients, guides scientists, and reassures families. The future of Duchenne treatment is no longer just a hope, it's something we can see unfolding.